You've been with the team for a number of years now.
Yep.
This is always a really special night, especially for Huntsville Hospital, but also for the players. What's it like to be able to do this visit once again?
Yeah, I think it's really good for the guys to kind of come see firsthand and go boots on the ground. All the special things that go down here at the NICU. I think it's really easy to get up for a game of the magnitude of Melissa George night. If you don't come here and kind of see all the effort and all the special people it takes to take care of the babies, and it can get lost. So I think being here really kind of puts a face to a name, essentially, for all the guys, and makes us want to play that much harder. So.
Yeah, and I was watching the players as they were going through. I mean, every single one, there was at least some moment where they realized, oh wow, and kind of had an emotional moment. I mean, what is it like to see kind of the guys in a more vulnerable state almost?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, we're just normal people that play hockey. So I mean, this stuff kind of hits home for everybody. I think Kester's the only one with a child, but you kind of see the parents and kind of what they're going through, and the children and the babies, and how small some of them are, and it's emotional. I think it stirs up a lot, and it makes us want to do that much better and help raise as much money as we can for this wonderful foundation.
Yeah, and of course, when you mention raising money, I mean, there's always a lot of fan support behind this night. I guess this visit's always that little bit of extra motivation, like you mentioned, to have that great of a night and try to bring in as much money as possible.
Yeah, I think Keith and Becky, the ownership, the front office does a fantastic job with this night. I've only been a part of this is my 5th year, so I've got a quarter of the Melissa George nights, because there's 20 of them, which is awesome. And you get to see firsthand. You buy the incubator beds and the open beds. 40, 50 grand for these beds. It's no small amount. So whatever we can do to help contribute, I think, is pretty special. And it's pretty cool to be that ingrained in a community where you can make a difference like that as well. So we're pretty appreciative as players too, to be able to do that.
What would be your rally cry to everyone watching, or to the community of Huntsville, to come out and see y'all, but then also help for this cause?
Yeah, I think, obviously Melissa George nights, it's a wonderful night. It's my favorite night of the year. It's really fun. We're all juiced up after the visit and excited to go. But I think for the fans and anyone in the community, it's a wonderful foundation. And, Chris and Amy do a great job. And even if you can donate a little bit, it goes a long way. So every penny counts. So if you have the means to, I would highly encourage you to do so.
I think when I think about hockey, I think of you guys fighting on the ice, every Friday or every Saturday. But these babies are fighting for their lives. So kind of touch on just the bigger cause that y'all are playing for.
Yeah, like I said, we're we go out there and do our thing, and we're very lucky to do so and have the support to do so. But it's real here, right? So it can be life or death in some scenarios. So for us, get punched in the face, it's not that big of a deal compared to what's going on here with being 39 weeks in the world and fighting for your life. So these are some special babies and special families, and they're all fighters. So even one of the fathers in there told me his son's a fighter. He's 24 weeks, so that's pretty special to hear too and see.